Hey,
Hi.
hey.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. How are you?
Great. Excited to listen to you play next on the 21st.
Thank you.
So we're recording this session. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so well, it's a pleasure for me and it's really exciting. Is there anything about Mexico that you're really, really excited and like you connect throughout the music?
Yeah, do you know what? It's there's more than one thing. There's many. First of all, I've been coming to Mexico for many years. The people, the food, the climate, the history, and family. I've realized over the many years that Mexican people are very family oriented, which I am as an Englishman. So um, I've been there on my own and doing shows. I've been with Madonna. I have artists that I've signed to my record label from Mexico, and I have wonderful friends who don't live in Mexico but are from Mexico, who I still stay in touch with and see as I travel around the world. So it's a special place for me.
That's amazing as a Mexican to hear that. It's
Yeah,
really amazing. And yeah,
great.
we are really family oriented. But you talked about right now about your record, and I wanted to ask you, like, what do you see in people? What do you like? What would make a good DJ? What would make you sign someone?
I've signed a Mexican DJ called Za. I've been working with him for a few years now. I've released his music on my label in Londres for I don't know we've released three singles of his. So he's doing well. He's very talented. I worked with a Mexican singer called Susie Del Vecchio, which we had a number one record with. I was at the Latin Grammys. We performed with her in Mexico a few years back. So I'm always looking for talent, not just in South America, Central America. I'm looking for talent all around the world. And what I look for is someone who is hardworking, really believe in themselves, and want to listen and learn because I have 30 years of experience in music, and I want to share that with artists that I find, and I want to support them and help them.
So it's basically like finding out a relationship. Who do you want to share with your knowledge?
Yeah, we'll find that.
Is it worth it?
It will, in some respects, yes, because there are many young, talented people out there, but they have to want it. It's very important that they have a good work ethic. And if they don't want to work as hard as I'm going to work for them, then no, I don't want to sign them.
Well, I wanted to ask you more about your music. Is there any sounds that you feel like really deep to? Like for example, like I love cowbell, so everything that has a cowbell will catch my ear. Is
Really?
there anything about Paul
Like a
Oakenfold that
cowbell.
will?
I like music that emotionally moves me. So if I don't, it's not about when I DJ, I want to touch you through music. I want you to open your heart. I want you to let yourself go, and I want to connect with you in music. It's not about for me just listening to music and saying, "Oh, okay, I like a cowbell." It's much more for me. That's why when I DJ or I make music, I'm trying to connect with you through music.
Do you think that's getting lost? The actual um, way of DJing, like actually reading the public and not only playing for
Yeah.
you or for like the masses or like being just like really fast through social media. Do you think that's being lost, like the real cost of DJing?
Yeah, the original art of DJing for sure. But now DJing's changed. Now there's a new art in DJing. But the technology has made it so much easier to DJ. I personally believe that's why there's so many DJs. Um, and there's so much music now. I mean, there's 80,000 dance records a month released. And now we got AI, and there's even more music. There's so much. It's very difficult to find these great records because there's too many records out there.
Well, I deeply think that music, it's art, music, it's movement, music, it's social causes. Is there anything that you can relate to, or there's anything behind the music of Paul Oakenfold?
Yeah, I agree with you there, and as I said, I make music and play music that hopefully will touch you emotionally, and at the end of the night make you feel good, and you leave feeling happy. You're with your friends, you're with your family, and you've enjoyed yourself because life is tough, and it's a cliche, but it's not as easy as we all think, and sometimes you need music. Music helps you, music heals you. And I know that because it's healed me. It's made me feel good when my father passed, and I was in a dark place and I was really upset, and I would listen to music and it would put a smile on my face because my father liked the Beatles. So every time I listened to the Beatles, I would smile and it brought back good memories and it helped me.
Well, I feel like music is your language. Like you were
Yeah.
your dad was a musician. You do
Yeah.
music. You have a syndrome imposter because you don't think you're good. You didn't think you were good enough, and now here you are. But 35 or 30, more than 30 years, you started
Yeah.
playing funk in Covent Garden. So do you feel
Yeah.
like that nostalgia through that sound?
Yeah. You've done your research. Well done. I mean, I'm impressed. All right. Yeah.
We can bring the mezcal when you're here.
Oh, for sure. And you know what? And listen, I love tequila, so I'm en route. I'm coming to Mexico a few days before the show. I've got dinner with friends. I'm gonna go and see some of the little bars that I like that I can never pronounce the words. Don't ask me what they're called, but they're great. I can tell you that. So yeah, music's from those early days as a child being around my father and his friends who were all musicians, and my mum was was cooking, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the interview, family is very important to me, and I see that through the connection I have with people from your country.
But is there any nostalgia throughout like the old sound of music and how
I
it's
don't
evolved and now it's like all
I think
electro.
music back then, because we were making music all with musicians, you had to learn an instrument, you had to play an instrument. Now you can do it all on a computer. So yeah, it's an interesting question because now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there is nostalgia because I'm in a room with all these different musicians who are really good at what they're doing and we're sharing. Now, when I'm making music, I'm in front of my computer, and if I want a guitar line, I just play it on a keyboard. You don't have to play a guitar now. You can play any instrument on a keyboard and program it, and you get your sounds from anywhere you want. So music's changed, but if you want to stay relevant, you have to move with change. You may not like change. All of us sometimes don't like change, but I try and embrace change. I'm learning a lot of AI at the moment, so I understand that with music, how it's a tool to help me. But yeah, the music that I grew up with a kid is very nostalgic for me.
Also, how would you explain music to someone or electronic music, someone that's not really a big fan or not really interested on music and don't doesn't really understand electronic music? Because it's hard to understand electronic music because we're used to different tempos or different
Yeah, I
genres.
mean, electronic music is basically what it says. It's primarily music made on a computer. It's primarily dance music, and it's music that I find because I travel the world. You know, I was in Kazakhstan to Alaska to Mexico. I'm currently in Buenos Aires. It's music that touches people around the world. I think that's why so many DJs at my level travel the world and share their music that they make and they play because that's what's special about it. It's very special electronic music.
We've been talking about how special music is. Is there any message you would like? Because we're living in a really, really hard world right now. Really, like
We are.
everyone's defensive, politics, countries, people. Is there any message that you would like to share?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You have to be so careful what you say. Humor is difficult because if you want to make people feel good, you make a joke, they misunderstand it. Woke it's just it's not a good. We're not in a good place as people, and I think we should try and focus on being good rather than being negative. And it worries me, especially in my own country, England, is many problems. We're going the wrong way. We have a wrong leader. I don't want to get into politics, but it's worrying. It's very worrying in England at the moment what's going on. And a lot of people are upset. And we have to try and figure out how we can help one another, support one another, and be positive. Don't the negativity is just terrible at the moment. So that would be my message. And if music can put a smile in your face, smiling is good. Trust me. All right. And I'm going to leave you on that.
It's perfect. I love that. I think we're losing humanity, and I think for me especially, and as a journalist, music for me is my sacred place. It's the human part of humans. Like it
Yeah,
brings out the humanity in people.
it sure does. Well, listen, thank you. And hopefully we'll have a shot of tequila when I'm in Mexico.
For yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm like really looking forward. Can you just say, amigos de ADN, vengan a verme or come to see me? ADN, or just like come and see me or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I mean, when I drink a lot of tequila, my Spanish is perfect. You would love my Spanish, but when I'm sober like I am now, forget it.
Or just
So,
amigos de Mexico.
amigos of Mexico, come see me next Friday. I love you. I look forward to seeing you. Adios.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much, and
All
good
right.
luck in